I'm at 7,000, about 7,500 wraps so far. Still going. This is layer 19. Still have 15 layers, but there's no way 15 layers is going to fit on here. So I need to shoot for at least 10,000 wraps, because that'll give me enough to run a single cylinder engine. I should be able to make that, I think. We'll see. But yeah, it's getting close to the top of the... Apparently I left a little too much wax on the paper. And made it a little too thick. I don't know. Next time I'm going to make the spool. If I do another one, I'm going to make it about 100 thou bigger. Give myself a little room. And for the case, I still haven't figured out exactly what kind of case I'm going to put it in yet. I'm getting close to the end here. I've still been slowing down at the end here. At the ends. Okay, and then I've been remembering so far to switch directions, write the number down, 7,533. 533, that was 19. And I'll go plug my iron in, get the next piece of wax paper on, and continue on, and I'll be back when I get a couple more layers on. I'm at 9,515, and I'm even with the cheeks right now, or what they call the cheeks, the ends of the spool. So I'm going to put 2 more wraps on it, and I think I'm going to have to quit. I'm hoping to get 11,000. I don't know if I'll make it that far or not. No, I won't, because each layer is averaging about 400 wraps, so it'll be 10,000, probably about 10,200 or so. So, but anyway, I got my iron warming up. I got to go get my wax paper. Okay, I finished up with 11,113 wraps, and I'm actually a little bit above the cheeks. So I'm stopping there, and now I got to figure out what I want to put on it for a case, and solder the wire, clip it, and then solder the wire back to the post over here, and then work on a vacuum chamber. It actually went pretty smooth, other than I used more room than I should have been able to get 12,000 wraps on that, and I'm like 900 short, and I'm up above so I must have left the wax a little thick, is the only thing I can think. Everything seemed to work pretty good. Yeah, since I remodified let me turn the light on here. Since I modified this connector here, it's been working pretty decent. So I'm not going to take it out of there. I'm going to go put my nose in the book some more. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to even use this stuff. This is heat, high temperature. It's electrical. It is meant for winding. I don't know if I want to, being I'm going to cook it in a vacuum chamber, I'm not sure if that stuff will be a good idea. So I'll see what the book has to say. I read it so many times, but I don't remember it. So, but anyway, I think that's going to be it for now, until I decide what to do. So, it's been a day of watching the spindle go round and round and round and wrap up the wire. My face, when I think about it, then it gives me a flash. If I'm not thinking about it, it's not too bad, but boy, left side, bad news. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you later, and stay tuned. Vacuum chamber coming up next.
Okay, I've wound my first coil. I did run short on the secondary windings. I didn't have enough room. Apparently I had waxed a little too thick. But I got 11,000, let me go look. 11,000 something, 11,120 wraps is what I got on it. And according to the book, at 10,000 already, you can run hit and miss engine, single cylinder hit and miss engine on it quite easily. And at 12,000, you can run a multi-cylinder engine on it. And yeah, it was 10, 12, and then 14,000, you can run a high-speed engine, like a V8 or something else on it. And then I checked my resistance to make sure that I had nothing shorted out or anything in it. I did find an error in the book. I started checking the resistance of the secondary, and I kept getting way over the number of what was in the book. I was getting, well, I can show you here. Show you what I'm getting for resistance on it. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit and get the meter over there and get it all in view. Okay, alright, so I'll turn it on, turn it to 20K. And now the resistance from the secondary would be between this wire and then high voltage wire. So if I take it here and here. Okay. My fingers don't want to work this morning. My head still hurts. Had a heck of a time getting my hat and glasses on yet. Alright. So there you see. I don't know if you can see the numbers. I got 6.08, well, so that's 6,080 ohms. So in the book, it says, I can't remember now, 23 or 32. Anyway, 23 or 32 hundred ohms. So it'd be, I think it was 23, 2,300 ohms. Well, that ain't even close to being right. So I started looking at the calculations, went to and calculated it out myself. Well, no, it's supposed to be over 8. In the book it should have read 8,000 something ohms. So that would make sense because I'm short on my secondary windings. So it should read a little lower than, and it does, because it would be 8 something if it was all the windings were there. So then primary, switch this down to read that. Primary should read around 3.5 ohms, and I got, I can get my fingers on there without. There, 3.5. I get 3.5 ohms is what I'm getting. So it looks like internally everything is okay on it. I am going to make a vacuum chamber now, or attempt to make a vacuum chamber. I should never say going to, because leave myself a way out. Like, oh, that didn't work. Anyway, the main